G'day, and welcome to Ransistor. We just made it to High Rise, and it's time to, well, explore what used to be home, I guess. Because apparently High Rise has been under attack by the Camerata and their process, and so I don't know how much is still functioning. We'll start off by rearranging things. Okay, so got new information on something. Come on, I know we got new stuff. New stuff on help. So Sybil Rise, who was the first boss, in fact, and is now helping us out as a dog. That seems very rude. Anyway, whatever. One night, Miss Rise nominated Red as a target for her Camerata colleagues, citing Red's surging popularity in the city and her unusual set of selections. Red could substantially advance the Camerata's agenda and was not yet so ubiquitous that a sudden disappearance couldn't be sufficiently disguised. Miss Rise promised that the Camerata could get to Red at a time when she'd be completely alone. Trace data reveals an 85% chance she falsified this claim. Okay. And get. So.
Bailey Gilland worked admin up in High Rise. That's a lot of privileged info.
Miss Bailey Gilland was never one to follow the pack due to a variety of social challenges she experienced early on. She grew to care much more about the past than about the future. While this preoccupation at first made her reclusive as a person, in time it flourished as an invaluable skill, which put her at the forefront of a movement to fundamentally rework the city's outdated and incomplete archival system. Then one day, Miss Gilland received a message from her local admin branch, extending her a pre-approved opportunity to be head of the city archives. She accepted on the spot. Okay, so just gonna straight out remove everything because I want to find out more about all these people, so it means I need to rearrange. The jaunt function hasn't been in the passive slot, so I need to do that. Just to double check, Spark has, right? Yes, excellent. So then, I want to also have get as an upgrade now, so I'm going to put get will mostly pull targets. So what happens if I put Spark as an ability and then I upgrade it with get? Increases max range damage, so it doesn't actually pull targets with that. And then I also add that, so it's a mass, charm, and damage. Put in crash because it's cheap. Put in breach because same reason. And then I want to be able to hide, so I'll do that since I can't do the other. And bounce is pretty bad target. Bounce bolts. Right, so whenever I hide I also do damage. Or I could do more damage with crash. No, let's do this. And that is all I've got room for, because none like that doesn't fit. This is not an optimal use of memory, but I kind of simply don't have enough memory. So I really hope there is a way of adding to that later on in this game.
Heal.
Hello. That's an enemy dog. How you doing, dog? I would like you to be friendly to me. Undo. Ah, right, that's what that's talking about there. No. Alright, let's do this. No, undo. And then we can do this. Really? Come on. Go over here. There, that's better. Go.
Stay. Stay.
Okay, now I want to break these shields. And break that shield. And run around and collect them.
Fetch.
No, that's bad. You were not meant to do that, dog. Bad dog. Bad puppy. See, the thing is, they never seem to actually attack in this state, which I feel means renders this whole process kind of pointless. So that, and then breach, because that's quite a lot of damage. Oh, right, but I was looking at the wrong target for that damage. Well, you just stay crashed for the moment. And then breach around you. Oh, wait, it just goes into overkill. I don't get a chance to do that. Well, that's inconvenient. Fortunately, it doesn't take as long to recover from turns right now. There we go.
Cleaning up the streets.
Yeah. And pointlessly popping all of these flower things. Ah, come on, I was... Definitely a bit more unwieldy to move around with this. There's a tunnel up here. But can I get to it? Oh, high-rise overlook.
Used to be able to see the bay from here.
And then it got developed. Like so many things. Alright, go back to the terminal because you only need to use it in one fight to do this, and I want my jaunt back. Let's also find out more about the functions we've got. So Preston Moyle was the racer. Disappearance. OVC first declared Mr. Moyle's absence a full 5 days later, so his associates, so sure was his associates that he would return like always. His close friends did not worry any more than usual for 3 days, but each subsequent day their worry increased by an average of 84%. This quotient proceeded to spread to numerous fans of Mr. Moyle's illustrious career, although administrators barred any appeals to search for him in an offline district. Sure, okay. So, remove. And get would be the other function that's been updated. So Miss Gillan's propensity to look at and find truth in historic patterns made her excel at evaluating possible decisions about the future. She was well regarded for her objectivity and fairness. Any time a new civic initiative was proposed, Miss Gilland could cite relevant historical data that put the initiative into context, and ultimately let those involved move forward with confidence. She became one of the administration's top consultants, so in spite of her demeanor, she was not surprised when she received an invitation to a private banquet in honor of individuals who gave the most to Cloudbank. And then she was integrated. Because that is how the Camerata seem to work. Okay, so, next one. Because I am literally moving left to right in terms of putting functions in passive slots. So, put mask in a passive slot, which means that whenever I make a kill, I hide for 2 seconds. That's kind of neat. And then you've been used as both an upgrade and a damage. Everything has been used as both upgrade and damage. So, I'm going to go back to some of the more boring ones. So firstly, let's upgrade Crash with area effect, I think. Yeah. Less damage, but area... Wait a minute, less damage. Crash is not actually a particularly high damage thing. I'd rather have Breach do that, because Breach then at least can hit more things. And then Jaunt as a third slot. Friend. And you. No, that seems... I don't care about the cell destroy chance. Just... damn it. Anyway. though. We'll do a crashing bounce. That does more damage to more distant targets. Okay, let's try that. And then I've still got 2 spots available, so yeah. Let's do that. Okay, now let's wander into the high-rise. See what we can find. Yeah, those are basically tops of air conditioners.
Might as well stop in.
Vacancy rate 100%.
Best view in town.
Ah, there's my apartment. Terrace Plaza. Come closer. Keep going up. No, I want to go home. Tenant
Strange
alias
coming here.
Red. Like this. So you've been to my place before.
For you.
Or you've
Well,
always
at least
wanted
Junction
to.
Jan's delivered. Sea monster
Let's
fresh from the bay.
Take our time
Flatbread
to
delivery
eat.
still going strong.
Interesting.
Not
And
so bad
bizarre.
when it's cold. Not that I know anymore.
Pizza break.
Hope yourself I'm good.
Got anything more to say? I like how the transistor is
Lock
wearing
yourself
my
How are you
jacket in that.
Oh.
Not coming back. Not coming back.
doing? It all looks fine from up here.
And down here is a terminal. Disappearances. That's a lot of disappearances. Did that just tick up as I approached?
So the word
Process.
is out.
Uh-huh. Process spreads to 66% of CloudBank. This is why, like, the sandbox makes not much sense. Actually going home and, like, taking a short break to eat a pizza, I get. But, like, going to your little island paradise that you discovered and relaxing and kicking a ball around just doesn't seem to fit the story. Okay, let's find out more about this. Designated
Anybody's
urgent.
left to hear it.
The entire western half of CloudBank is now offline as central administration scrambles to contain the threat and relocate citizens to designated safe zones. Casualty rates are unknown, though missing person reports crossed 100,000 as of this writing. Authorities denied foreknowledge of the epidemic and urged citizens to travel east as soon as possible and register relocation requests at their local OVC terminals. Post comment? Yes. If anyone's listening to Camerata, yeah. Is anyone going to... Is it following? Is anyone even still even listening? I see. I just got the news achievement, which is for using 10 different
Can't
terminals.
even see the canals.
Really should work out a system that will also capture that. And now yet another gondola. Again, whoa! That's
Red,
not good. Sheesh.
I'm starting to lose you.
That's bad, too. Undo. Jaunt, jaunt, that's why I have jaunt. Crash. Breach. Undo. Breach. And breach, why not? And leave it at that. Take that, fetch. Oi, oi, bad, no, 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 no. Oi, no, bad dog. Leave me alone. I'm busy trying to kill things right now. Thank you very much. Can I fit a crash and then a breach? Yes. And go. Yeah, that's right. They do that, don't they? Oh, I didn't want to do that. Thank you. Jaunt, jaunt. Undo. Crash. The crash bounces and the crash pulls. And then I can do this and this and see how it goes. Okay, crash. Jaunt over here. Yeah, this is why I keep jaunting everywhere. Okay. Ah, crap. That's not good. That's really bad. Emergency turn initiated. Yeah. So, jaunt over here. Then we crash. We back up. Whoop. We back up. No. Don't want to jaunt there. I want to do this. And then I want to do this. And see how I do. Shit. Okay. Crash. Crash. Do jaunt. Crash. 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 Just stay crashed. Crash. Undo. Undo. Charm. Right, of course, because it does more damage to things that are further away. I'd forgotten about that aspect of this setup. But on the other hand, I don't care.
What happened?
It's a good question. Don't know that you are integrated quite the way that it's intended for you to be. And I've lost breach. That's not going to come back for a couple of terminals.
Never thought much of high-rise.
Is there a terminal back there? No. Yeah. And you quite like the water.
You lived here.
Uh-huh. And it's not trailing the same sparks. It's got a different look to it. And yeah, that's quite interesting to see. Okay, so we go this. Now I want you to do as much damage as you can. Okay. So breach is out, one more access point. So it's interesting that it specifically is access points that do that. Which means, anyway, I want to install a new function. I guess this one. And we will give it its friend. And also I can look at what Mask's new feature is. Schumar Schaussberg. Disappearance. The Camerata saw in Mr. Schaussberg someone who commanded a significant influence over a young and vibrant sector of the city's population. Mr. Schaussberg, for his part, initially mistook the Camerata for an administrative group and was shocked, disappointed to have been located so easily. His famous escape attempts likewise proved unsuccessful in this particular scenario. Nevertheless, more than 80% of individuals who self-identify as Mr. Strasbourg believed that his disappearance was all part of the stunt. Alright, so I actually am going to swap things around because I need to remove this from the passive. So what I'm going to do is the get is going to go in as a passive. Which means that I will grab cells from further away. I guess that's why it's only a 1 point thing. And then I can install this in here, which means I do backstab damage. I wonder if that actually would do things to this. Or I can stealth briefly. Let's do this one. Okay. Bathing pool, come closer. Average simultaneous users 2.3.
Can't even go for a swim because you're stuck with me.
What, I can't... Well, I can obviously put you down, because I did that when I was eating pizza. But, yeah. I like the way she hugs it when she does this.
Is in here?
In the
Besides
sword...
me?
Yes, I think so.
I've seen
Integrating things.
no one. But when I look up to where the sky should be,
Yeah?
I see you.
Interesting.
And I know you can hear me.
Mm-hmm. So, what was meant to happen with the stairs? Oh, that's annoying. But yeah. I mean, being literally an object kind of would suck. Unsurprisingly. Back door detected. What direction to go? Fight down that way. Fight down this way. Alright, let's go into the alcove, because it's the first thing that we see.
You can hear me, right?
Yes. Ready? Performance.
Waves.
Alright. Let's go back to our nice little hidey hole. It's also where it counts as a save spot, so...
I'm alright. I think I'm alright.
Looks like he's recovering. Yeah, and he's got the bigger sparks trail now. So I'm going to call it here. We're back, taking another break. And yeah. In fact, I'm going to change the music. So, thanks for watching, Ransistor. I hope you had a fun time. I had a fun time playing. So, I will see you next time. Bye. Hey, thanks for checking out my videos. If you'd like to see more stuff by me, just check out the rest of the channel or click on one of the annotations on the screen. I do Let's Plays on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I stream a daily challenge series that I then put up on YouTube every weekday called the Daily Challenge Challenge. And it streams on Twitch from about 1:30 PM European time every weekday. I hope I'll see you there. Bye.